Welcome back, everyone. Belch Avocado Fox here, playing Minecraft. Come on in, take a seat. Get your favorite drink if you haven't already. Get your favorite snacks. Take a load off. Once you do that, get nice and comfortable, nice and cozy. Bark. Let's do a quick check-in. Check in with yourself. Check in with your body. See where some attention is needed, perhaps. Now that we're done with the check-in with ourselves, I'll just tell you a little bit about what's going on with me. So as you can probably hear, I got the HyperX microphone, and I'm recording with some new software that I found, Streamlabs. Works pretty well, and then I do my editing with Clipchamp. But I do it from the website because for some reason when I do it from my computer, the application, after I'm done editing something, I don't know what happens at the end of the process, but it says it cannot find the original file or something. Anyway, so this way when I use the website, I'm able to control where it's being dropped off at, or saved, basically. So I found the solution to my problems with the editing software, and yeah. So we are in the middle of hunting for diorite and some cobblestone because we are planning a little birthday surprise for a special owl. And I can say this now because by the time this is uploaded, it would have been already his birthday. So I guess I could just say, happy birthday, owl. I love you. So this is an adventure that is threefold, 3 people. So yes, so this is the diorite right here. It looks kind of chalky. Okay, gotta be careful because I don't think this is diorite. Is it? Diorite. Andesite. Boo, we don't need andesite or gravel. So I'm going to take this away. So I have my part to do. Oh, look at all this. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I want to eat it all. But first, let's get rid of this andesite and stuff. Yeah, I hear those mobs. So we don't need this, and we don't need gravel, and we don't need granite. I'm gonna hold on to this dirt just in case. And I'm gonna hold on to this. I don't know exactly why, but I'm just gonna do it. Anywho, so back to the diorite. I hope everybody's having a wonderful week so far. Monday I came back from a trip to Tokyo, Kyoto, and a day in Osaka. It was wonderful. Wonderful experience. Emeralds! Do we need emeralds? Probably not. But whatever. Let's take it. Yes. So, Japan trip. I planned a lot of it out, and so it went pretty smooth. The only thing, never build, never dig from above. Right. The only thing that was frustrating for me was the fact that the train system is pretty big, and it's super efficient, super well like laid out and everything. It's just for somebody who's never been there, it's very confusing, it's very complicated, and it is emerald, what's the word, overwhelming. Even with Google Maps, it was still overwhelming. But like once I started to get the hang of it, things were a little bit smoother. So yeah. And yeah. But other than that, make sure I'm using the right one. It was also very hot. Very, very hot. It's like 94 degrees and Fahrenheit. I use Fahrenheit. And it was humid. All my clothes was wet all the time. And I just was like, oh, yuck. But I had an amazing time. I felt so safe walking down the street. And I just really enjoyed the atmosphere and the history. As an example, I went to the Osaka Castle, and in the exhibit they have these letters, handwritten letters. Of course they're handwritten. What am I talking about? But there's these letters that these high-ranking, generals and emperors and stuff like that wrote, and they kept them for all this time. And it's like, it's just this beautiful like art and calligraphy, which is just normal writing for them, right? But it was just like astonishing. There was one letter though that caught my attention, and the letter was a letter from one of the generals, or a letter to a general, saying, oh hey, you did a really great job. Keep up the good work. When you get back, you're gonna get more land in your like a contract, right, or something like that. Like your pay, you're gonna get a pay increase, but it's gonna be land, and then if there's any land that doesn't get claimed or something like that by the other generals or something, then you can have that land too. But in the description it said that the person who wrote to the general was trying to get under the skin of another general who he didn't really like very much. And I just thought that was so, so human, so us, just petty. And then not only that, but that letter did not get to that general right away. Okay, it probably took weeks for for the letter to get to this general, right? And he's just like, but the guy who writes the letter is, that is hilarious to me. But yeah, so people were been throwing shade for centuries, and it's just funny to see that in writing like that. Yeah, and other parts of the museum in the Osaka Castle were equally fascinating. I mean, they had these art pieces and these samurai suits, warriors, and the attention to detail is just incredible. Oh my gosh. I mean, and the fact that they're so well preserved, you know, I mean, they really know what they're doing, or you know, knew what they were doing when they made those suits. I mean, they were like these beautiful blues and golds and reds, and that's not like something that you just go to like today, where you can just go to like a Joann's Fabric or a Blick art store and just, you know, collect, you know, I'm not collect, but like go and buy a bunch of yarn or dye or stuff. That's like, you know, you have to like find the right plants or the right insects or something, and then you have to do this laborious process to create this dye, and then like, oh, it's just, it's beautiful and fascinating. And what's down here? I see a creeper. Uh-oh. No lock. Close this up. There we go. Alrighty. So, where was I? Yeah. So yeah, it's just amazing and beautiful. And apparently the castle was like in a bunch of battles and stuff, and in one of the battles, one of the emperor's right-hand man betrayed him, and actually when they were under siege, the traitor lit the castle on fire from the inside, and that's how the castle burned down and stuff. But I just thought that was so like fascinating. And let's see. Yeah, it was just really fun to just like walk around and just like see the things and stuff. See like, you know, the history and the beauty, and I love the Don Quixote, whatchamacallit, the like, it's like a big giant like Dollar Tree or something, a dollar store, but it's like not a dollar, but the things in there were pretty good actually. I got some sunscreen. I tried it out and I actually liked it so much that I brought a bunch back with me. But then I also bought like goodies for my friends and stuff, and for my coworkers. But yeah, there was a Pokemon store at the train station, which I got to visit, which was pretty fun. But yeah, next time when I go, I definitely want to go during a less hot time, less, you know. I wonder if whoop. What was that? Oh, what the heck was that? Weird. Well, anyway. I'm down to my last pickaxe here. Yeah, maybe during like spring or autumn or something. Yes, and so it was a solo trip, and I will admit there were it did feel a little isolating, being there by myself, excuse me, which was not so much, it did not feel good, but at the same time it was nice to have like solitude, you know, just Belch time. Yeah. Okay, I think we have enough andesite. Let's head back, and then we'll grab the rest of the cobblestone, because we need cobblestone. So my job is to get the cobblestone and the diorite, and then to do the carpets, because there is a project that we're doing, and whoops. How do I get out of here? Rah. What? Dang it. Am I up there now? What? What's going on? There we are. Alrighty, so I'm gonna put this in here. Bam, bam. Okay, now we need cobblestone. Let's see. Alright, so we need a lot of cobblestone. And I bet you we can find a lot of it down here. If I haven't already dug it all up. Down this way. Is this cobblestone? Yes. But I don't need these, so let's get rid of them. And actually, let's go back and put away these other blocks because they're in the way. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, actually I don't need this either or this. Let's put this other stuff away. Make a lot of space. There we go. Gem, lapis, this, and I need to make, do I have any diamond? no. About to run out of... about to run out of... raw iron. I need... iron. Okay, and then I'm gonna make more pickaxes. Wait, how can I get more? Oh shoot, I forgot to put a timer. Derp. I wonder how long we've been going. Just gonna say another 40 minutes. Oop, delete. Alrighty, good. So, we are gonna go get some diamonds because I need diamond pickaxe. There is a bit of a process here. You know, this guy's giving out stuff. This guy's doing emerald things. And this guy, whoops. And nothing but emeralds. I wonder if I just use the Silk Touch pickaxe, if it's still the same. Well, we'll find out. Well, let's find out now. Stone, cobblestone. Oh. Oh, dang it. Yes, I need a regular pickaxe, so we're just gonna go with this guy. And can I make... Nope. So yes, next time I go to Japan, I want to go during a more tempered days because it was so hot. Ugh. But overall, it was an amazing experience, and I definitely want to go back. So I actually planned to go to Japan in 2019. I had oh, there goes my. I had 2 jobs at the time, and so I was like, "Hey, man, I need to celebrate this." And so I started planning a trip, but then COVID-19 happened and put a pause on everything. So I just spent like that rest of that time just kind of like saving up for it and planning it out. And I talked to like a few people who helped me like think about like the things that I needed to bring and stuff like that, and what do's and don'ts, like um, how conscious the folks there are about like manners and other people's like space and stuff. And for an example, at the bathhouse I went to, by the way, if you're interested in some horror, I do play a game called The Bathhouse, and it is very horrifying. It's very scary. Anyway, if you're into that sort of thing, check it out. But going back to this actual bathhouse, I went in and I was very nervous because I just get very anxious and nervous, and I just can't help it. And I walked in and the man greeted me and he was like, "Oh, American?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh." And he was talking and I could not understand anything he was saying, but I just, paid for the entry, and I just went in and I forgot to ask for a towel. I forgot to I don't know, like for like a washcloth or something. And I went in there and I just took my clothes off, walked in, started like sat down on those little benches and stuff, and realized I don't have anything with me. I forgot to grab a bucket, because you're supposed to like pour the water over yourself because you don't want to like spray your neighbor with water. And so I was just I was so nervous and anxious that I just could not bring myself to get up again. Oh God. After I sat down, I said, I am not getting back up. I could not bring myself to do it. And I looked around and I noticed, oh, there's a freaking shower over there. I could have showered in there. And then but I was sitting on that little tub, on that little thing where people sit down on, like the little stool. And I just started to like wash myself, and I accidentally sprayed the man next to me, and he was like, he moved a little bit further away from me, and I was just like, I just kept doing what I was doing, and then I got all nice and clean, and then I went into the tub. I tested both the tubs before I got in, and honestly I did not feel a difference. They were both super hot. Excuse me. And yeah, but I got in and I was like halfway in and it was fine. I was like, okay, this is doable. I can do this. And I was like, I can't do it. I can't get in there. It's just, it's too hot. It's too hot. And so I said, Belch, when is going to be the next time you visit a bathhouse? When will be the next time, huh? I said, get in there and do this. I was like, okay. So I got in and I did it. I did the whole, my whole body under the water. It was hot. So hot. But it was worth it. It was worth it. This was the last day I was in Tokyo too. And I am so glad I did it. It was so much fun. It was beautiful and everything. Yes. And then like did like 8 minutes in the tub, and why was that up there? Well, let's put it back. And that was enough for me, for sure. Yeah, so overall a wonderful experience, and I definitely want to go back. So I did more of the touristy stuff, more of the things that I wanted to do. I visited Don Quixote like 3 times. And then they wrap your stuff, if you buy stuff there, tax free or duty free. Then they bag everything up in a bag, right? And then you can't take anything out of your bag before you get to the airport, because you have to like declare it to customs or whatever. And if you use it before you leave the country, then you have to pay the taxes on whatever you buy. Yeah, and like right now in September is a really good time to go, because the yen is at a lower rate, or at a higher rate. No, lower rate. Yeah, something like that. All right, almost there, y'all. The first hotel I stayed at was pretty nice. It's very small though. The room was very small, which was fine because I was alone, so that wasn't a big deal. But then the second room that I stayed in, a hotel that I stayed in, was in Kyoto, and that was nice. That was very nice. Yeah, I'll definitely, if I go back, I'll definitely stay there again. Super nice. Oh, and the bidets. Oh my god. I have a bidet at home, but nothing like the ones they have there. I mean, wow. The seats are heated. They have like little... the water that they spray is nice and warm, so it's not like, it's cold. And then there's like different levels that you can put it at. They have like a feminine setting if you're a woman, or you have the anatomy of a woman. Anyway. So, oh my gosh, I was impressed. I was like, fantastic. Yeah. So that was my trip to Japan. I'll talk more about it a little bit later, I'm sure, if I remember stuff. Oh, the food. Let me tell you about the food. Um, I really only had like maybe twice I had Japanese food there or just regular food. But the rest of the time I tried like French cuisine, Italian. I tried the Denny's, how they do their Denny's. I really wanted breakfast for dinner, but they only serve pancakes and stuff at a certain time, which is understandable. But it was a little like, oh man, I really had my heart set on some pancakes and bacon and eggs and stuff. Also, the portions are a lot smaller than they are here. Um, but yeah, that's just the thing. And then like the vegetables and the fruits are way, way more expensive than here. Um, but yeah, I had twice I ate at Denny's on two separate occasions. And I had this parfait, and it had like melon ball and like jelly and how am I doing? Stone, all cobblestone, baby. I had some grapes, green grapes on it. But I saw the look on the guy's face when I asked him for the dessert. That is not an easy chore or task to get done. You could tell by his face. He was just like, "Oh, dang." But no, it came out wonderful and beautiful and just like the picture, it looked just like it. And so I was so like impressed and I was like, wow. But yeah, I'm sure it's not his favorite thing to do, especially during dinner rush, you know. But they did it and it was delicious. Then I had a parfait at this mall in Kyoto. That was fantastic. It was a matcha parfait that had these like rice balls, but like they were like gooey. So mochi. Yeah. I really didn't care for the mochi too much because it didn't have a whole lot of flavor, but you know, whatever. I definitely got my steps in. The most steps I did in one day was 31,000 steps, which is a personal high for me. Like, I've never done that many steps since I started using the Fitbit to track that sort of thing. But it was, yeah. And then like every other day was like, the average was like 9,000 steps. Yeah. But there were a few days when it was like 20,000 and stuff, which was, I was like, holy cow. No, but then when I got to the hotel, like I would just get into a bath and like feel all the stress, all the anxiety like melt away. And I was like, wow. Yeah. It was awesome. And then the hotel had like really nice body wash and stuff like that, shampoo and conditioner and stuff like that. Yeah, for sure. Overall, a really good experience. Really good. Arigatou gozaimasu is my was my thing that I would save to the beginning and to the end of every conversation, and a gentle bow as a thank you. I did not use any of my Duolingo lessons. Don't let Duolingo hear me say that. Oh my gosh. But yeah. So, I definitely recommend it if you can do it. I would definitely recommend it. Maybe just start saving a little here, a little there. The biggest cost was the airline tickets for me. That was a pretty penny. And then be prepared to be on a plane. If you're flying out of the West Coast, be prepared to fly for at least 11 hours, and then on the way back it's 9.5 hours if the winds are in your favor. So bring a lot of materials. What they do is they will serve like breakfasty thing in the morning, and then then they turn down the lights like to simulate bedtime, and then in the middle of that, then they give you a snack, and then they wake you up, and then, well, they don't wake you up, but then the lights come back on, and then you do another food service, and then eventually you land. Yeah. So yeah. Reindeer. So let's go see where we're at. I think we might be where we need to be. Home. Home? Oh no, this is the underground water base that Nikus and Olive did together. So cute. Okay. But I need to get back home. What? Not this way. I think I'm going the right way. Nope. Boo. This is one of my first tunnels I ever made in here. This way. Yes. All right, let's see. I hope this is enough. Okay, and no, I don't think it's enough. Is it? It is! Hooray! Oh, fantastic! Awesome! Look at this pickaxe hanging on by a thread. Ugh, what a champ. Okay, so all of these are done. And this one too, and this one too. Fantastic! Alright, let's break them down and bring them over to... Whoop. I'm not going to chance it. I'm going to use the original OG pickaxe for this. Alright, and make sure they're all here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Oh, let me go to sleep. Okay, I'm gonna leave this here with Nikus. Here. So let's put these here. And then these here. Looks like he's putting making these. Huh. Oh. Oh, okay, yeah. So He needs 8 more of the carpet, or more of the carpet, more of the purple carpet, more of the yellow carpet. Okay, cool. So, before I end this video here, I just want to say thank you so much for watching the video. If you watched till the end, thank you. It's never necessary, but it is helpful. And this is Belch Avocado Fox signing off. Take good care.